chairman of the transport group within the TCCA. I'm not telling that right.
Yep.
Now, everything will change, Robin.
Yes.
Because that's what I learned today. Everything will change. The transport sector will change because of LTE, mission critical LTE. Why?
Yes. Well, we see users of the existing narrowband systems, so whether that's TETRA in some places and GSM-R, are looking at requirements for broadband voice and data. And whether it's the TETRA users and the TETRA community that works within the TCCA Transport Group, or it's the UIC and the ERA, we are both looking at coming together and working together to use and adopt standardised broadband solutions for not just railways, but for trams and for metros.
So how does that fit with LTE-R, for example?
So it's interesting because a lot of people tell you that LTE-R doesn't actually exist as an official standard. It is a number of suppliers out there that have just said we will sell you an LTE system for railways. The UIC and the ERA are working with 3GPP, just as the TETRA community has done with regards to mission critical push to talk, mission critical video, to add to those standards a railway specific functionality such as the railway emergency call. So the whole idea is there won't be any specific LTE-R solution, but there will be standards based solutions built, or standards built into the solutions.
But do you then expect that proprietary manufacturers on mission critical LTE will finally end up in adopting the 3GPP standard?
So basically, yes, they will, and I think part of that does depend on the commercial uptake. But where we see both TETRA, the TETRA users of railways, mainly in Middle East and Asia, but we also then see Europe and UIC and GSM-R users all looking at purchasing LTE solutions. So there will be demand there. There will be therefore the requirement. Where I guess the LTE-R might come from is where specific companies develop their own cab-based solutions, because obviously we're not talking here about having smartphones in railway cabs.
Because they already tried to get a piece of the pie before the standard is there?
That's
in order
right.
to safeguard their investment?
So at the moment there are, as you know, there are a number of suppliers looking at proprietary solutions, badging them in order to do that. But I think the communities and the operators and the railway companies, they want choice. They all want choice. So, and you see it now, same in public safety, that while some suppliers have very much started with their own solutions, they are evolving to standards-based adoption. And we've seen very successfully, the ETSI plug test, where a number of those suppliers have all come together. The same will happen very much in the transport community as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.